I ain't really finna take.
Who the fuck can stop us? Who the fuck can stop us? Who the fuck can stop us? Another cups. Who the fuck can stop us? Who the fuck can stop us? Who the fuck can stop us? They call another cups. Nigga, that's a handstand. Nigga, that's a handstand. Nigga, that's a handstand. Let me calling up the chop. Nigga, that's a handstand. Nigga, that's a handstand. Nigga, that's a handstand. Let me calling up the chop. Nigga, that's a handstand. Let me calling up the chop.
That was a really weird miracle of timing that song happened to end as I wanted to unmute and get this whole shebangle going. Oh, we're showing off my cool foobar playlist here. This is all the music that gets played. I should probably tuck that away. But hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream, whoever happens to be here. Hi, I'm HiImCurtisMc, and today I'm just going to be working on one of my personal redesigns, something to have like full creative control over while work is ramping up for the new year, I guess would be a great way to put it. And we're going to be working on this little video later. For the moment, I'm just going to be making a couple fun sounds as part of TheSoundFXGuy's global game jam entry. I should probably pull up the asset list for that, and then also shout out on the Discord that I'm currently going right now. Just hanging out and doing some design work. Drop by if you're free. Smiley face. Big smiley face. Hanging out and doing some relaxed. Man, anytime I stamp something with like design work, I always wonder if people think that's what I'm making. It's like, hey, I'm going to do some relaxed design work. It's like, cool. Designing the sound of sitting in a lawn chair on a beach. And it's like, well, no. Who knows? I hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. Mine's been really good. I've gotten up to a lot. My girlfriend and I took the opportunity with Dine Out Vancouver going on, and we met up with one of her good friends, had dinner out at Joe Forte's. Delicious, but stuffed myself, like overate. Was not good. So mind yourself if you want to partake in that, but that's pretty cool. So on this sheet here, I was just going to tackle like, let's blow this up so you can see. I was just going to tackle water splash, just 3 body impacts into water, something pretty chill. And I did want to leave a lot of these entries for other users that are either pretty recent to the server. I know, I think Curtis Smith was a pretty recent person in the TheSoundFXGuy's Discord specifically. And it's like, yo, I want more people like that to be designing things. Alternatively, alongside the water splash, I've spotted another sound that might be interesting to cover. So we'll look at that as we get to it, I suppose. So earlier today, I plucked a bunch of water splashes because I've been working on this redesign, and there's this moment with some water movement here. So the gist of this is an advertisement for a mobile game called Figure Fantasy, which is just animate Toy Story. That's the simplest pitch I can give. And yeah, so we get this little comedic moment where we have this figure that's like this iced tea looking guy. Oh, is chat blocking my video? It totally is. Put it in! Yeah. Nice to see you in chat, SoundFXGuy. I'll pull open your game. I spotted this one, I guess it would be UI sound that we can put in, like something so small, but it'd be kind of nice for people who are playing easy chilling. But yeah, if I can blow up the video a bit. I'm trying to like balance where my overlay is and where I put this. I checked it in my Pro Tools window and not on what the stream would see. So anyway, we get this moment here where the robot lemon tea looking guy is like running away as this cannon is spitting all these cannonballs out. This little chicken's like, what the heck? What? Cuhrean in chat, hello! Dark mode gang, pog. Yeah, man. Dude, when I heard that Pro Tools finally had dark mode and I could upgrade my license for it, I was like, well, I kind of have to because Pro Tools has entered the modern day. Love it. But yeah, we get this chicken guy who kind of watches this cannonball as it then hits this lemon tea. And the lemon tea splashes out his juices. I try not to think about the mechanics. It's like analyzing the Cars universe. The placeholder music is from Epidemic Sound. Okay, I will kill the program audio. Thank you for the quick notice. But yeah, so Struck, he goes, ah! And then the lemon tea splashes into the chicken guy, and he looks kind of like uncertain for a sec. So we got a little bit of this water slosh action and really bad DSP anime voices, but I tried. He's just trying to run away. Don't know if I'm in love with the buzz, but yeah. Point being, we go from there. Oh my gosh, not yet. I feel like a little splat. So we got a little bit of the water action, but I was just fishing for more water actions with the splash sounds. Which now takes us back to what we're doing over here. So there's a couple things that... I think that's literally just a body fault. Yeah. That one sounds pretty good. I'm trying to find ones that aren't too, like, heavy and cinematic for it. I can get you a build real quick with no music if you want. No, it's okay. Sorry, I didn't read that message first. I could totally work with just muting the sound itself. So we'll take a quick look. The beauty of this now that that my stream mic is set up to run through OBS with all the processing is I can just mute my voice meter and PC audio, but still talk. So I can just mute that and play the game. So for context about why we need the splash sound, or why Sean had spotted it to begin with. Okay, see, I'm hearing the music and it's messing with my head. I need to... I'm just going to fix that for myself. There we go. Okay, beautiful. So that's not going to toy with me anymore. So if we play, we click to continue. I'm just going to choose like easy, so we can do this at a pace. So anyway, we have this Fall Guys. I think of the TV show Wipeout with the layout, actually. But we have this Wipeout obstacle course kind of thing. And in easy mode, you press shift to toggle that different obstacles on the stages appear. So for these, we go like jump on this guy. Then we jump, we shift back, and then we jump. So you kind of get the idea. You're switching back and forth between all these things. But if you fall off and you're really bad at the game, like, oh no, splash. So that's what we're making. But the thing I did spot is, I don't know how easy this would be to stick an event on. I don't think it's complicated. But for easy mode players, actually pressing shift, we could just put in like a quick little like a quick little like shifting sound. Something magical. But yeah, that was the only additional sound I could think of for a chill jam project. So we're going to make a couple splashes with that. Could we just like, I don't know, take all these and work with it? Sure, but that's no fun. So I want to design extras. Oh my gosh, that sounds like wires. Take half a second to implement. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Because I figured if there's the logic in there to swap over the actual state to like the between the white and the black world of like what obstacle courses, like I figured there'd be a hitch that you could just wire out an event trigger. That's pretty chill. Also, I don't know why I only discovered the PC shortcut for individual clip editing today, but I did. So that was awesome. So I want a little bit of that because it's cool, but not so much of it that it sounds like sci-fi. I just want boom. It's like the body goes in. Like if you think about your head kind of dunking under if you jump in a pool. It's kind of what I'm hearing with this sample. The current build has different water that actually interacts with the player. Ooh, that's nice. Like we have some kind of particle splash effect going on. Because yeah, that's huge. Although, sound is pretty magic. Who here in chat has watched Encanto yet? Because I don't want to... It's not a massive spoiler, but I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it. Because it's a awesome film. Because there's a nice sound moment. Which, like, Encanto sounds awesome already with the music. But there's actually a great sound design moment that I picked apart one day. And realized, like, oh, shoot. Like, the effect of this thing in this movie is all down to the sound. Like, the visual is kind of slacking off. So I think it's funny when sound can save a sequence like that. Okay, I'm thinking I could just chop. Just chop between those. We don't talk about Bruno. Okay, yeah. So you've seen it. Yeah, it's whenever Camilo does his transformations, it just jump cuts between models. It's done when Camilo's like spinning around or something so you don't visually notice it. But there's no actually like morphing in the animation model. It's just the sound effect. It's just the sound effect and the model just swaps. Which is a great like power of sound, that because there's a really great effect there, you buy that he's like transforming into someone else. Okay, that's cool and all, but okay, I kind of want to skip over that just to get to the point. What's that Monty Python bit? The whole like get on with it, like that. Okay, it's a little soon. Or rather, it just feels a little fast. Like that feels better. Chances are high we're just going to articulate most of that out anyway, but hey. Got like 80% there. See, that sounds a little stronger than the first one. And I like this one. Like, I think that one's like the baseline. Great stuff. I think a lot of this is coming from... Where's this coming from? I think the Bodyfall Water is from one of the Sonus packs, which is great. The Sonus GDC sample packs, go and download all of them. Fantastic. And then I think this guy, this probably would have come from the Sound Morph Water thing. Same with this one. Just for a bit of that, like, oh no, I lost. Like, I kind of like, sucks to be me, man. You have a small fish jump. I wouldn't doubt if it was someone like out on a boat and they actually caught a fish jumping. Like, great angle. There's this bit at the back. I was going to say the bit at the back makes it sound like a tub, but with that high fizzy spray, you don't hear the like bathroom echo. So I don't think it is. It's just like a weird little blurb. Blurb? Blub? Or just got like some bubbles to dipsy doodle in and out. So that's Pog. That's Pog. That one ain't bad. That one's a little too sequenced. That one's nice. That's like a clean plunge. So if we just jump your body over there. And that'll probably do the trick. Yeah, I buy that. Oh gosh. Sorry, just got reminded of with Sean's warning about epidemic sound and like copyright strikes. My very first stream, within like 10 minutes of being off stream, I got like a copyright claim and I was like, excuse me? I think I got a few. Point being, even one like removes features on the video. And I was like, okay, that's dumb because I thought this was all fine. What the heck happened? So it turns out one thing, honest mistake, someone who I got the song from was using a different instrumental, like just a instrumental track they'd found on YouTube and like did their own sort of original song, but using that beat over it. I didn't realize that, so that's on me. The other thing, though, I know I had clearance to use it because, like, my best friend had made the song, but it was still claimed. And I was like, what the hell? So I had to email someone about that, and they at least reversed that one, so that's cool. But, yeah, from now on, I'm just, like, way too careful. Which is why I either play artists who sadly don't make music anymore. Shifting Black is one of them. I thought they were fantastic, and they just don't make music. Or I stick with one of my best friends out here, Underduck, because he has amazing music and is all self-released. Because as fun as it would be to have the, the YouTuber songs in the videos, I don't know. I just don't want to do that. I'm thinking this one might be a little. It's got a little bit too much going on in the sequence for how stripped back the animation's going to be for that. So I'm thinking those three are our favorites for that one. They're a nice sub layer, so let's work with, or I say sub, just like our lower impacty content. So thinking we kind of hit it with the whitewash that comes up from the splash. Just kind of tuck it underneath. Just as a little accent layer as a treat. Yeah, something like that. Maybe if we just soften the intro a little bit. Oh, hello. Even longer. Copy that. Yeah, we can kind of play with that. Just wanted to soften the opening and then decide on when I want to lose it. Maybe around, what's this area? Like when the water comes back up. Because I'm thinking that would be like, you fall underneath and then your head pops back up as you get air. So yeah. Really doing a lot to sell the effect a little bit. But I think that makes it sound kind of fun. I like the Bungie vid docs for when they made Halo. And in one of the behind the scenes talking about enemy design when it came to the brutes in Halo 3, because they were a much more significant faction in that game. One of the Bungie designers talked about like enemies being fun to shoot at and fun to be shot at from. So, they're fun to shoot and fun to be shot at. Was that the quote? I'm forgetting. But the point is, even if the player is like losing, it should still be kind of fun too. So if our player falls off the obstacle course, it's like, oh man, but then it's like you want to go again because it's a good time. So we got some of that. That's cool. We'll just line that up on the others too. Again, around there is when we get it. Oh, yeah, something like that. Neat. And the last one. Yeah, that kind of hits right off the bat. Nice. So got those. Let's do the fish jump next. Where's this guy gonna go? It's a little bit of that in the bathtub vibe back here. What? Cute little like blip. See if we can take off the back and just make a new tail with it. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe extend that a little bit. those. Bonk. Well, that's not too awful. Well. Take some of the opening out. There's all that kind of detail I wanted to keep around. Tighter in the sequence. Nice. Okay, I'm also actually doing the thing, so let's just HiImCurtisMc. We'll just do that. Easy mode switch. I won't claim easy mode immediately because I think it would be fun if like Curtis Smith wants to take on additional UI if he makes a palette, then who knows, but I can make like a little thing. We'll see. This guy. Oh no, don't. I hate when I just like do a mini select instead of just clicking. Maybe like a delayed spray over here. Okay, yeah, it feels kind of natural there. This one's got a nice sequence on it. Let's just try it right there and see if that... That feels a little weird. I think it has it running a little long if I place it there. Smidge more. Yeah, just so it's part of it. Yeah, don't hate it. Nice. So let's do these. Our cinematic touch. So I think the third one here is good just because it's pretty short. That one's definitely a separate kind of bomb. Both of those are pretty separate. Yeah. After all that, just placing them with where they were. That's a little much. Well, if the cinematic stuff doesn't work, I can always just scrap that. After all, how many assets do you need to make a splash? I just do like the idea of it adding a bit of the actual like body weight on top of it. I don't know about anyone else in chat right now, but I always feel like the Unreal mannequin is just like really heavy. I don't know why. I don't know why I think Unreal mannequin is heavy. He just seems very heavy. So we have I think this one... Oh, oops. I was going to say, let's just be really aggressive, but that's a little much, even for me. Yeah, you get that... what does Mateus call it? He calls it like the Boom library compression. Or like everything from Boom. It sounds awesome, but it's so compressed it'll like blow your head off sometimes. So we just want Just want plow. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, da 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 da. And yeah, I think playing it alongside the bigger like donk is kind of cool. Donk. Bonk. That one really tails off quick. And yeah, this third one, get that splash right away. So this should actually work out, hopefully, I think. Little messy. So now with the second one still. Yeah, something like that. Cool. Let's add our bubbles. I like bubbles. So I'm just going to clone a copy for each and then see what we come up with. Okay, that's kind of lighter, so take take the actual ending from it. Do 1 ODs. Oh wait, hang on. Let's just delete that. Turn on cheater mode and do that one. Let's make it a little smaller. Yeah, there we go. Have it exit a little faster. Gonna come in right after this initial splash, but before our head comes back up. Or at least it's how I've been thinking about it. Becx is in chat. Hello, Becx. How's your weekend? Everyone, give a massive congratulations to Becx. She just got a new job that doesn't suck, and I'm very proud of her because I'm very happy to hear that. All right, I say that because it starts tomorrow. that too. All right, yeah, that one needs a lot more bubbling. Yeah, like around there. Let's do that. Yo, thanks for saying congrats, all. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm super stoked for it. I hope it goes well tomorrow. You have to let me know. That actually feels good. I kind of want to turn up these bubbles now. So those are pretty cool. Yeah, I like the more audible bubbles with this splash. It's pretty cool. Looks like give it a little bit more time to shine. Nervous but so excited. Yeah. Yeah, that be the mood. I know it's gonna work out though. I have like a good feeling about it. Okay, maybe a little, you know. Oh. Yeah, you ever just edit in solo mode? I do like that boost, but not all the way. Yeah, now I'm not so loving it. Oh my goodness. Did the thing. Tweak your compressor for 2 hours and then it's on bypass. Way to go. All right, so it's not as bad. It's funny now. It's not as bad as the one time when I was working on my final at VFS and I was recording Foley for it. And one of my closest friends in the class was like performing it for me. And they were doing something simple, like a pick up a backpack kind of sound or something like that. And I had them do it like 15 times because I kept listening to the playback of the first recording we did and then trying to give directions. And I think at one point I'm like, dude, I don't know how you're doing it, but this is like the most consistent bag grab performance ever. I don't know how. It's because I kept listening to the same recording. So of course it was the same. So that's funny. At least when it's just myself, I can go, you silly. But when it's like someone else and you're using up their time, it feels bad. Yeah, we don't need that much bubbling. Speaks with umlaut. I know there's a way to do that. I'm just not good at it. Foley stream. One day, you know, if I can like go to Home Depot and build myself a crappy little Foley pit, I might, because there was a Mix and Jam Unity project that needs some good stepping. And if I pull up in video for this session again and go back here, Figure Fantasy, pre-register now. It's that whole thing. Like, we got our sort of leading lady here. She does a lot of stepping. And I got some nice shoes that do like the... Oh my goodness, okay. And I have some shoes that do the nice stepping. So that's a good time. Okay, so for this one... Okay, pretty simple, but it's like... So not a ton, but a few heavy bubbles in it. So... Maybe from... Yeah, I want that one. This big one here. And maybe when the sequence kind of dies down around there. Let's do that. I'm choosing this in a completely arbitrary way. It's like, if I want to fade between ambiences, I just choose like random peaks to cut between. Not because it does anything for phase or anything, it just visually. I just like to do it. Longer fade. Longer. Kind of wanted that third, like, bloob. Bloob. Very official. Where was it? Becx, I think it was in your server that someone started a, like, out-of-context quotes channel. That's excellent. Clip, clop, ship, and stream would also be great. Yeah, man. Do some clopping. And I think even a little bit more. And then if this fade's good, I can just cheat it with... Yeah, I could just cheat it with clip gain after this. That's fine. Actually, let's just rewind. Do one of those. Yeah, that ain't bad. Nice. All right, so we got 3 splash sounds. I'll just clean this up and then I'll bounce this down. Sean, do you just want these on Google Drive and then I'll put the links in? Is that how we're doing the, like, sending the assets over? Because yeah, let's define what these are. So what we're gonna do now is see. We're gonna do a little technique from VFS from the Hillman that I continually call do the Mario. That's when you make a chop like that, and then you kind of follow what's going on in a place you want to duck from, because I just don't want these two things to compete with each other. And then you do a none, and you do weird curves like that. And I call that doing the Mario. That, or you can shoot them to me over Discord. Perfect. Send you a video clip of the new water. Awesome. I will check that out once I do the Mario. Thanks. Because yeah, we just get it out of the way. Get that meat, and then it comes back in. There's not a ton of stereo content there, but I may just monoize that specific part of the sound. Okay, there's not a lot to cut around here, so that's kind of nice. Let's do that. Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Anyone who's taken a deep dive into forgotten media with that one. With music muted. Perfect. The important contingency. Let's make sure the actual transient of that is pretty clear. Nice. Okay, so let us, I guess, print those down. So this is a bad edit template that I need to update. Ah! Where'd you come from? Stereo aux, we're going to call this fax. And stereo, we're going to call this rack. Rack. There we go. And I should have the inputs for these already. Yep, EFX stereo. Wait, what? For me, you shouldn't have. Okay. We'll just do one of those. Sick. Nice. Oh, silly me. I need to send those there. So for now, this is all just going output. I think that's because I wasn't going to care too much about printing stuff. Yeah, I wasn't going to care too much about printing anything in the design yet. So I'm just going to do very rough SFX edit, see what it even looks like, and then change my edit template to match how it turns out. That's looking proper. Quick side comparison. The left seems a little more nebulous, and the right gets that spring or cable kind of sound. So we'll just do one of those. What do you got? Nice. I don't want to record enable it. Thank you, though. All right. Just hit those generic fades. Goes on a little long now to listen to it. Yeah. Yeah. If it doesn't feel distracting, it's doing the job. But this trails off kind of weird. If we just... Oh, that's because it literally just kind of does end over there. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Make it work. Yeah, that helps. All right, so we got... Well, let's just shrink the distance. It's not like I'm putting verb on them, so... There we go. If we go to our effects... What do we got here? L1, we're going to replace that. Because... Was it 2 weeks ago I got the whole fab filter thing? Yeah, that would have been like 2 or 3 weeks. Dang. Okay, sick. Bro, I was just lounging in my living room with Underduck, and he was like, hey, man, want to get the entire fab filter suite? And I was like, I don't know. And then he was like, come on, just do it. And I said, okay. No regrets. Stuff's awesome. Now, see, if I was picky, you know, I'll be picky. Well, I'll do it in the edit. Excuse me? Ah! Garçon. Okay, just talking job deets. Yeah, man, it's tough work, but absolute props to you, Becx. Massive respect. I just do this, but instead on company time. Which is kind of funny that that the jam is calling for like general water. I know who was on it. Potato Web. I know Potato Web was on it, but I might make a generic water movement sound because oddly enough, I actually need some of that for work. So for funsies, I can just come up with something. Which is kind of like... I don't know the ins and outs of what your experience was like on Madden, but I was kind of surprised, and it's something that's like harder to communicate, just how much variety working on a sports thing has. Like working on anything for sound, you have to do almost anything at the drop of a hat, which is kind of cool. A little unexpected. It's like, yo, this one-off scene with your agent, they're going to be in Malibu. And you're like, what? I did not have a shortcut to the beach sounds. Not going to lie. But okay. I'm still always proud of what you make. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's pretty cool sometimes. I do have to use my sneaky dev hacks to get some capture from 22. Because some of them are just like, I'm not, like, as a player, I'm not going to have enough of the currencies to test everything I need to. Oh, what the heck? I don't know. I left all that mess in there. What am I doing? That's fine. So we'll just do some of that. Current state of interactive water. Okay, let's actually take a quick look. Just to stay inspired. Stay inspired. Ba-doo-ba-boo. There we go. Splosh. Nice. Nice. You get a little ripple there. Splosh. Nice. I like it. I don't have to deal with it directly. Right. Okay. Thank you for correcting my memory there. Music editing. Was in charge of all the UI tackle. They had to deal with it a ton. Yeah. Yeah. If you're more sound effects, it could just be anything. One day it's like, yo, there's this weird screen. One day it's like typically what you'd expect. And then the other is like, hey, marketing needs some samples for these. Do you have some? And you're like, okay. Like it could just be whatever. That's pretty nice. I'm just going to be picky. So I'm going to bring the impact up there. Because it's such a short thing, and I don't want the sequence to play out. If it plays out a little bit when the player loads back in, let's go back to equal power. That's okay, because it's mostly just like soft bubbles. Oh, crap. It's mostly soft bubbles. Unless, I wasn't sure because this was listed as stereo on the list. Is it just implemented like 2D, or is this going to be on the splash itself? Either way, not a massive adjustment either way. Ah. Pro Tools. Oh, are you mad? You're mad at me, aren't you? Thanks, Pro Tools. Let's just try that out. Also, haven't thought to ask yet, but how is the stream, like the mic sounding on stream? Because last week we sort of made the whole chain for it. And then I wanted to use it when sitting in a Discord call for like VFS. And I realized that because OBS was also calling on my webcam, I couldn't be on video if I was going to run my voice in OBS. And that's no fun. So could not test it there. Although in fairness, a bunch of Discord's like denoising options are fairly good. All things considered for like the average folk who aren't crazy audio people, pretty good. Crisp and clear. Oh, hell yeah. That's so good to hear. I guess as a quick recap, this is my entire chain. So I picked this up on recommendation of Aftertouch and have been loving it for just like a quick de-reverb. Perfect. If I really like cared specifically, RX is always there. But that's pretty great. Where'd you go? I miss you so. The way it's coded on water impact, it grabs the player's location, plays the sound at location. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. Perfect. So I won't stress too much about the tails. That's awesome. But yeah, so verb into gate, which I added today when I was testing things. So after it deverbs the room a little bit, there's a gate that anything that comes in a little lower than my talking. So fingers crossed, most of my keyboard inputs. I have brown switches, but they're still a little loud. Hopefully the gate catches that. EQ to sound nice. Which if we, can I just bypass? Like, can I just bypass in real time? No. Wait, yes, no, yes, no. Yes? Gain scale. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I can just ba ba ba. So this is I mean, filtering out low end nothingness. And if we just go back to 100, so just a little boost in lows, getting rid of my like nasal tone. DS number 1, compressor, DS or D-click for gross spitty clicks. DS number 2, Pro L just as a flat level because it's streamable, so it has to be like not dynamic. And then a brick wall. That EQ makes a huge difference. Yeah. I was surprised just opening Good Kid Odd City, recording into there and doing like back and forth. It's actually like really helpful. So happy with how that came out. Speaking of though, we are gonna go into our good friend RX. Good morning, open RX. That's the job. Oh, I realized RX is probably not playing for everyone right now. No, it is. All right. For once, it's set. I just don't like those. Those aren't very nice. What is this? Like 1? Gonna try. Yep, I'm good with that. I don't know, Cuhrean, if you've developed the ear for clicks as much as I did in my time at VFS. It's not pleasant. It's like I can pick it out of anywhere now, and it just bothers me in a really weird, uniquely me way. What do I start doing? I start doing the what's that meme with Le Monk? Uh-oh, stinky, like that. You do that, but it's like, uh-oh, clickies, funny clickies. La 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 la. Or like, give me some clickies, Mr. Scalper. Yeah, I don't like that. Get out of there. I'm a little sus of that one. Let's just see. Yeah, it sounds okay. Bop. Oh, hang on. That one's a little aggressive on the low. Ah! Definitely gotten more sensitive for clicks. A lot of ADR lines when I'm watching a movie. Yep. What still gets me is when the booth noise will pop in and out, and you're just like, ADR. Dang it. Which depressed me a lot, because for everything else of how good Dune sounds, the scene where Paul is talking with his father on Caladan, like in their family's graveyard area, entirely ADR'd, like it had to be. But it is like audibly noticeable. And it's so sad, because that movie kicks all kinds of ass for sound design. Let's just try the 6. The 6 is okay. It's just this thump that's a bit much. Actually, I don't need to take that much out. Yeah, it's fine. Great. All together now. Give you a little. No, we can't give you a boost. Sad. That's okay, though. Yeah, it's kind of a gift and a curse. Yeah. Absolutely is. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Alrighty, so I'm just going to rename this. TSFG, GGJ, water, splash, copy. Call that 1, call that 2, call that 3. Beautiful. I feel like that's the point when we know we finally understand and it ruins the things we love. Yeah. Did you become able to hear everything? Yes. What did it cost? Everything. Trying to go back and play any game in the 2000s and not get distracted by all the samples from the sound effects kit. It's rough. It's rough out here. Metroid Prime, still a fantastic game. Literally only sounds from the SFX kit. But I can't blame him because on that development schedule, oh gosh, the fact they shipped a masterpiece at all is kind of a miracle. Where should this go? This will decide over yonder. Oh, that can go in L. Although I can't put it in like my content because it's not really like mine. I just cut it together. I'll just make a new folder for it. TSFG. Use current folder. Also, Cuhrean, for when you're finished your final, and I don't know if they still do this, but you have to contribute some samples to the student library. If you have like edit sessions from your game collab, your final, probably a lot of your game collab though, because damn. If you have these individual things and you just rename them whatever you want, if you do a little, so on Mac it would be Command-Shift-K because it's Control-Shift-K. For me, it'll select as long as it's in your clip list, and you can just bounce all of them at whatever format you need. So if you just have a pass like this, so for my game collab, since I did dialogue, when I had every line like recorded, printed out, cleaned up, and labeled, select the entire track, Control-Shift-K, put it somewhere else, and you're done, which is pretty cool. Yay. So leave those there. Let's pop this onto Drive. I'm okay with that. Am I going to show you my Google Drive? Let's find out. Let's find out. Nah, I'm just going to make a new folder, and then I will... TSFG, Global Game Jam, Contributions. Create. And we will... Also, I don't know why more people don't do this. When you go to get a link, if you just make it to anyone with a link, for most of us common folk, like worrying about the link getting out is not a super big deal. And people at work do that, even though Google Drive, like it binds itself to lock you to EA. But so many times you still have to request access. It's kind of silly. To the point where my life will let out an audible groan. Yeah. No, the Wilhelm scream makes some people really mad. I watched a Sound Speeds video that was just a rant about it. He hates that sound, and I get it. I think the Wilhelm scream is still really funny, but my sound like that is the Tesla coil electricity. Like if you watch any cartoon or like animated show, you will hear this sound, and it makes me so frustrated. Same with the shitty wooden door. There's like this one door sound that bothers me. I've already started archiving a bit, but holy shit. All this time been Command Option being clip by clip. You just changed my life. Yeah, man. So if you just individually like, what would it be? Like Option Shift 3 on everything to print it. So that way you keep, if you have any clip gain on it or like clip by clip processing, then you just print whatever's on there, rename it with like, I think just Command R. And then, yeah, just go to town. However, if you're using Brad's cool technique where you find clips and you say bunch of nonsense. And then all the new stuff is added. Just make sure that's cleared before you do it. Otherwise, it won't actually select the clip from the list to export it. But yeah, that's it. That's the cool shortcut. But okay, so I saved it to general samples, me content, SoundFXGuy. There we go. Let's do some magic, man. Heck it, let's do it. Let's try to find a toggle for this. Let's see if we can do that. And we'll just keep doing it in the figure fantasy session. Because why not? But yeah, I know after this stream, if you want to just show whatever you're doing with guns, Cuhrean, I know I have this little sequence here that I can play out just to make sure my outputs are good. Okay. Yeah, I always have this bit where the turret's kind of like going off. And then I need more baseball bat sounds and golf club sounds. I don't have enough of those. Because this character kind of blocks the balls with her baseball bat. And I want that nice thwack. But I got the rubber ball. So we get this nice little like gun action. Oh, that'd be really cool if that played. Forgot. Yeah. Okay, I left this DSP anime in there because I'm like, what if? It's really funny. But I don't think I actually want that on those. I just kind of want that back here. Because I'm missing the meat layer, it just sounds so silly too. The worst tire screech. Yeah, vehicles, sports equipment. Yeah, just missing cool shit. Definitely gonna save me so much time. Yeah, no worries. It's all about saving time. Oh gosh, did I actually do some fat beats work doing it the other method you were saying? When one actress wanted her clips. Her character was cut from the game, which sucked. But she was an awesome performer. And so she just wanted what she recorded for her reel. I'm like, hell yeah, man. I'll edit it for you and then send it out because you were great to work with. And yeah, I think I did a lot of it that method. And then I think I, like, close to the end, I realized I could do that. And I was like, are you kidding me? I am so upset. But now we know. Okay, we have this other DSP. Oh, right. Okay, these are going to be really powerful. Jeez. Nothing's coming to mind right away. The hacks for speedy sounds. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, data organization. It's crazy how important that ends up being. I don't think I actually need too many of these drawbridges anymore. Okay, it's kind of a lie. There's a sequence over here. I just remembered that we get close up. Meow. Drop kick. Kind of spins out of frame. Locks up here, and we get more of the mechanics. Block. All that. Pulls on some chips. I gotta like brutalize some tortilla chips one day or something. Why tortilla chips? Because you can put it in a taco salad after. That's the hacks. And then we get this or whatever I want to put here. Some chips, more mechanics. So yeah, I need more of the drawbridge stuff for that. Maybe we'll do some drawbridges later. That'd be fun. For now, let's see if we can find Summit Cool for what is it? Switching back. I was like, what's the mechanic of the Game Jam game called? So we want something like airy. Let's start with that. Okay. Nah. Too spooky. Too annoying. Feels like I'm playing a like Build Your Kingdom mobile game. I really like that actually. Far, what's it? Distant, far. Some dog barking far away, slightly spooky. Halloween type beat CM. No, I don't want guns. Jeez. Annoying. Annoying. Nah. Just want. That's neat. Oh, where was I today? No, yesterday at Joe Forte's. It like frustrated me how perfect. Like it was the perfect packed cafe sound of everyone just talking there. I was like, could I be that annoying guy on a date night to be like, hey, could you just pause the music for like 5 minutes? And I could just like tape a lav mic on top of your bar and just record. In like 10 more years, that'll be more acceptable for me, maybe. That's just cool. Blow, blow, blow. I'm oddly curious what we can do with that. Let's see. No. Nothing tonal with this. Ooh. I like the weird little xylophone. Xylophone? What the heck am I saying? The tube that you like turn over and it goes. I don't know what that is. Trying to ruin our nice dinner out. Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't ruin it. It was just a weird, like, it's a thought in the back of your mind. It's not like I would act on it. That's it. Achoo! Dangerous air? Okay, now it's starting to sound too spooky. At the head, it was maybe like... It's airy, but... Interesting. Oh, see, that's cool. That's more what I was thinking of. That's funny. Yeah, there's a few of those in there I like. How many variations do we call for? Okay, just the one. Cool. Okay, not the fairy dust. What would be a good comment for this? Surging, vortex, synthetic, pass by. implemented and video of it sent to you. Yo, no way. Let's go. Searching vortexy synth pass by. Slight tremolo. Whoosh with phasey texture CM. We'll just do that. Let's give it a look. It's in the book. Forgot to unmute computer audio. Okay. Arnar. Honestly, sometimes I want to get your opinion on the sound design of some of these Asian dramas. You know what? I totally believe it. I believe it could totally be hit or miss like that. And it's entirely because of scheduling. I find, I don't know how true this is across all of Asia, but speaking to the Japanese like anime industry more so, the actual timelines that they have to turn over episodes doesn't mean that you're going to get amazing sound design work. So the fact something like JoJo can sound as cohesive and as impressive as it kind of does sometimes, absolute miracle. Because most of the time you get this like beautiful animation and the sound is just like so rough. For risk of getting copyrighted, I'm going to see if I can pull up the quick clip. Just because it's so good. If you haven't seen Keep Your Hands Off Isaacin, great recommendation if you're like especially interested in people who create media, because the show's just all about that. It's these like girls in high school who make their own anime club and produce their own anime. So it's like really a cute show, and it looks very pretty. You know, sound effects. Oh no, this is when they're showing they find a sound person who's like really into sound and it's been like sitting on this school collection of recordings. All right, here we go. Yeah. So just this bit is like the pain of a sound designer. It hurts. That's about it. So yeah, sometimes you end up with like the linoleum footsteps on textured muddy ground, and it's like they just didn't have the time, man. I can't blame them for having to turn around an entire post for something in like 6 hours. Like I'm not that upset. It is just sad though, especially for shows where the concept can be so cool. Like I've actually started to see this turn around with Yu-Gi-Oh! When Master Duel came out, because the sound effects for all the monsters in Master Duel are great. Like, they are really good sound effects. But the sound effects in the show, horrible. The same, like, MGM lion growl for every dragon. And you're like, what the hell, dude? This dragon is meant to be, like, galaxies in its eyes, and it's made of, like, photons and looks like light incarnate. And it just sounds like, roar. And you're like, what? Come on, man. However, I can't fault the like elephant roar blue eyes though. That's kind of iconic. Oh, Sag. Okay, cool. Yo, that's in there. Should I shorten those up a bit so they just like play, or is that a weird thing? Just like a loading thing. Because I can make the adjustment right now. I still have all the sounds. Oh, bad timing. They're generic hard footstep placeholders. Oh, gosh. That's okay. It's how it do. I was thinking, I don't really know, because I have that linoleum kind of like fake wood floor. So I was thinking if sometime, maybe tomorrow night, if I just do some like schlappy barefoot recording or something, if that would do it. But I don't know. I just like anything that requires decent Foley, I typically write off, at least at this point. Because without being able to go in places, it's not always very cool. Ooh. Interesting. Yo, okay, so I gotta flag these. Rubber chicken, screech or yell. Perfect for figure fantasy chickens. Yeah. Rubber chicken, lighter, weak whale, or cry. Perfect for figure fantasy. Chim can see him. Neato. Ooh. Okay. Loading things. Sequence of events or player. 2 seconds later destroys actors. They can clip through the level. Okay. Cool. All good then. So I'm actually just gonna drag. Oops. Let's go to the proper end again. So we're gonna do some of this, and I'm gonna double back on a different session and see if I could just take the weird whooshes I made last time. That's kind of neat. Yeah, but for this. Nah, I like that better. Way too aggressive. That's cool. Okay, so we have our candidates. Whoosh up. Honestly, could shorten this because it's kind of instantaneous. So just a little. Oh, I guess I didn't do it with my mouth. Jumping the gun a little bit. I should open the game again and see what kind of thing I want to make. All right, so we got a little something. Let's jump back over. So I think, I don't know if I did. Was this on the Stream DX? No. No, this was during one day when I was stuck between build issues. So I started testing on this computer while my other one was locked up. And just using the signal generators, multiple of them, and trying to like synthesize Reese type content, which just became a whoosh session after that. Why are these inactive? Okay. Can I do something else in this project? Weird tonal. Too simple. Whoop. That's interesting. A little concerned about anything that could read as like pleasant or tonal. Just with the upbeat music that... Who's working on that? Curtis and Potato? Yeah. That's kind of neat. Sure, let's make a little save track for that. So this is just BBS save. Bare bone synthesis. Because the tail of that is pretty cool. So what did I do for this? Neat. Maybe if I open F and J. Yeah, there we go. Mostly a lot of... Would you make yourself presentable? Wormhole. So along with everything else in the chain, just setting Wormhole to do crazy tails and then just seeing what came out of it. Turn that off though, because it does make Pro Tools freak out. A little too bright. That's cool, but it does have like a tone. Okay, that was something. Kind of dramatic. Electric crackles. Oh, those are neat. Let's see if we can adapt that. That'd be cool. What's this one? What the heck were these? Oh, these were the ambience match things. That's right. It's some annoying ambience match loops. All right, kind of standard. Nice. So let's get the game open again. And we're just going to mute PC audio again. Do. Okay. Easy. Boring UI. So. Man, I don't know. It's just done as a mechanic. So I'm like, well, it's not like it's a magic ability. It's just like, it's like you just kind of flip the switch and it goes. It's like. Boing. This is just BuzzFeed. Boom. 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 Splosh. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Something simple. So what did we take again? That's pretty cool, but we don't need that whole tail. I almost got the full trail. This one doesn't, though. It's kind of like... just kind of goes... whoosh. Just happens. We like it. And we like it. We said we like that. Yeah. Let's do one of those. Just hit him with one of those. Then let's merge that onto kind of that area where we get that like engine wine tail sort of thing. Let's see. Add that. Oh, Sag. Okay. Yeah, we can play that up a little tighter then, if that's the case. Yeah, just adjust bounce, it's fine. Oh, clipping, not nice. Oh, we'll just speed up the time it takes to get there. And that'll just be one of a couple things. Sure. This, let's give this a go. Not air. What am I thinking of again? Sound particles. There we go. It's sound particles, air, not air. Sound particles. Eoey Clams. I'm hello. Hello to you too. Thanks for joining. Oh, not air. Air's the fall off. I want Doppler. Silly me. I think that's the confusion though, is I recognize that air do be existing. So we're just gonna free for all this guy. Hmm. And if we open this, what do we get? Oh. Nothing crazy. Oh, heck. Yeah, no. That's not going to do it. That's okay. We tried. What should you do? Just hit this with the anime delay? Do it. If you do it, it'd be really cool. We make it mostly wet too if we just link. Let's keep a bit more. Let's see what happens if we cross delay it. Bonk. And if we put it back in this order. Yeah, cross delay is interesting. Yeah, try the cross delay with that. And then I'm just wondering what the confirm would sound like, because honestly, if you were to do like maybe a pitched variant of the select and layered with that, that would probably do it. Just something that's like spammable and clickable, because this is a little light. Around there, maybe around there. Just do quick drop. And what I'm actually thinking is just lower that. Just grab a kind of standard thing to go between. No. It's a little dramatic. Slap. Oh. Cool. Very cool. Oh. Those are all neat. Oh, hey. Evil and almost demonic. Synthetic, growl, and transform wish. Hut, rush, draft pack, opening, SFX. Yeah. I knew I'd recognize that sound. Oh, I've used that for shit too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, those are cool. Neat. Oh. Okay, now. Bicycle soft. 6 stuff. Hell car? Bro, who names these? Oh, yeah. Hmm. Way too big. Big wave. Okay, that's all cool, but like... Yeah, what am I thinking? Like an arrow or something? Oh, cool. Hmm. Nah. Let's just find hammer. Whoosh. That'll do it. Jeez, no. Way too big. No. Cool. Not the most revolutionary thing. Just a hammer. Whoosh. Yeah, which is a medium. Those are good. I should comment this. I had to reset all my databases one day, and so I'm trying to get in a habit of like, if I actually pull something or use it or comment that it's cool, I should put a comment on it, replace that data. Gonna head to bed. Good night. Good night, Becx. Thanks for stopping in. It was really great to have you in chat for a bit, and best of luck with work tomorrow. I really hope everything goes well. Weighty metal block or hammerhead swinging in the air. Hefty and slightly metallic. Airy whoosh tones. Yeah. All my comments are just a mash of adjectives with the occasional noun. They're not very great. But they'll pull up no matter what I search. They'll make like a capybara. They will pull up and hop out at the after party. Whew. Oh. It's a little aggressive. All or a little bit, but we can like we can make it more boneless in RX. It's all right. So we'll just drop it down low. She hit the floor, do do do. She hit the floor. Whoa, so big. That feels pretty good there. So if we just do a quick head-to-head battle. Time for a death battle! All right. We'll see what we like. I just realized I am not warmed up enough to actually attempt the death battle guy right now. All right. That one's a little lighter. I like that. Yeah. That one's the real Goldilocks here. If we just give it a light stretch for timing. We'll just kind of drop those. Sick. Oh, those aren't wired in again. Always be forgetting. Nice. So the vibe here. Is that I do like a lot of the tail. So I should play that up a little bit. Shouldn't spend like too long on it. So just print that and then keep it very short, very sweet. Well, still keep the. It should at least sound natural when it fades out. So if we do that. And we can, from there, just kind of fade it out. Anytime your sound becomes a fufuafu, pretty good stuff. That moment when fufuafu. Actually bring that in. And let's double check. This is a... yeah, stereo is fine. So let's just play with it in real time now. See what we do here. Don't need to record, just need a loop. Yeah, let's see what Phases has for us. It's Modern Classic. This is not. Oh, it is doing its thing. Or is it? Weird. Not actually making a big difference. All right, new plugin. I want something that will kind of make it more of an effect and not so much just like a... Okay, we can Mobius, give it some motion. Oh, that'll do it. Around there. Now we'll retry Phases. So like, there's no way Phases is that subtle. I'll put a quick... do I have a little plate for that? No, not that. That just sounds weird. We'll just go straight to Sound Toys for that. Little plate. May have heard a little pump, but have you heard a little plate? Just use a smoothing. Cool. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We don't even really need that. Just down to 0. Ends there anyway. Ah, we could just like keep. Actually, no. Back out, back out. The thing I wanted to do was our exit, not break it even more. Sand. Boo doo doo doo. Because there's these weird things that if I just put them in the top. Nope. even more. There we go. Do, 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 do. I just don't want too much of that going down. Render, and let's see if a kilohertz can't do anything. Kilohertz, there we go. Maximum pump. Ooh, hello. So what I'm now wondering is, can I get phases in different points of its phase instead? Because I just don't think I like where I happen to catch it. Just did a quick recording pass. Gotta love modulation effects like that. Okay, there's a few I'm a little better with. One's got the kind of movement. A little blunt. A little high up. One's also got a bit of the movement, but it's not. That one's okay. Just very quickly blow all these up. Not like ka-chow, but like big mode. Go big mode. I'm going to try each of these with the shaper and see which one comes out strong. And then yeah, at least for cohesion, I'm just kind of curious what Curtis Smith is going to go with for the UI. Bonk. Bonk. Palm beat. Oof. That's actually got some interest to it. That's actually got some interest. Nice. So if we quickly get some of that hammering tone out of there, like I think around there. Something like that anyway. Still not loving those weird squeakies. A light improvement. And then we'll just kind of drag it in. And we'll just chop out that. Or that's kind of squeak. So I guess we'll attempt this guy. And yeah, looking at the time running and the time of night, I think I'll hop out before more figure fantasy work. So maybe next week we'll get to that. Sounds a little aggressive. Oh. Maybe at this point, just an EQ, that kind of annoying frequency. Call it there. That sounds gross. Some of the low ends here because I don't want to fight with any kind of bass in the music. So let's just notch. $240. Sure. So we'll leave that with how we got it for now. And yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. Let's also just label this the TheSoundFXGuy. Switch. Or manual. Switch. On. And we'll keep it for now. However, I might sit on this until more of the UI comes together, just to get an idea. Just to get an idea. Okay. So, is there anything else I want to end with before kind of signing off for the night? Well, let's take a quick look and see if I can design. Oh, sure. Let's work on this part because it was kind of funny. And I found some sounds for it as I was looking for other stuff. So that's pretty cool. So at the end, oh, The white screen is intentional. So at the very end of our little film here, we get this other bot with the like, fuck you, play the game, logos. We fade out. There's this little bot seeing the mess of all the chips. He's like, oh, man. So he's like, disappointed sine wave. But not sure if I love that. That's okay. Oh, this one, though. I'm thinking of, you know when Wally charges up? When he's, like, squishing the trash in his belly? Like that. I found this, like, gross tomato squeeze sound. I kind of love it. So, we're going to get some slimy weirdness for, like, the toothpaste coming out of this guy. I'll turn you down. And then the rest of it, I was thinking, like... But, yeah, we won't stress the voice too much right now. This is so funny to me. Cool. So we're going to find some gross, slimy... What the heck? Oh, gosh. I hate how Pro Tools runs on Windows. Like, it runs as an emulation of itself. So, like, you can't actually move... If I want to move my window out, I can't. It only exists inside of this little box made for it, which is really dumb. Because if I wanted to go mix, I can't have mix on a second screen, which I think is really dumb. I don't know why it has to work like that. Oh, and then workspace is down there being weird. All right. So we need... What are some good keywords for us today? How about gross? Yeah, what is that? Alien bug insect? All right, fair. What's good? Quinn Thomas in the chat, aka Underduck. Say hello, everyone. Nice to see you, Quinn. How's your weekend, man? Let's see if we can layer in a little bit of that gross gurgling. Gross, sloppy geyser, gurgling, huge slime bubbles, boiling over. It's actually semi-isolated, all things considered, for being a Yellowstone National Park library, which, by the way, is free. It's just all like very low quality, I guess, but it's cool. Just expand the main window across two screens, manually resizing the whole thing in windowed mode. Then I can put my mix window on the other screen. What a play. Let's go. Hang on. I'm going to figure this out right now. Let's do it. Okay. So basically, I just have to be a little delicate with how I place everything. But you are correct. Wow. Oh, wait. Hang on. Crap. I think I lost it. All right, that is a hot tip. I can't just be lazy and slam things up against the toolbar. But that actually does it. Thank you. That is a incredibly massive help for some future sessions that I'll lay out. But I think for stream... Oh, I did not just lose this. Yes. For stream, I'll just have to keep it on one screen. Quinn says, missing the homies. Oh, man. We'll get some time together in one of the coming weeks here. Gotta have some chill times. Also some DJ Sarah McLaughlin times. So that'd be fun. Oh, I guess I could do the Powis vocals. Slimy. Okay. So this is like slimy manipulation, toying, and squeezing and scrunching slime, or something wet and viscous. Get the sound effects king in on the hang. Yeah, man. Yeah, we just leave a Discord call open. Also because I found my SM57, so you can have like a real mic instead of the one lav being amped through a Zoom recorder, and then the one Aston. Or something viscous, like egg whites. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting like egg vibes off that a little bit. I feel like that's a cliche sound. I can bring my Aston from home. Yo, if you do, that would be perfect, because then nothing to worry about with Phantom. That's kind of... Oh, ew, yeah. Yeah, that's that gross, like, zombie sound. Yeah, so this is like a zombie chewing gore type beat. Wet and gross. Squishes and slimy manipulation. Handling of drippy paste. CM. I don't know how else you describe that, man. Do we have splats? Mm-hmm. Bro, I just need the... We'll see if we can debone that a bit. Like, take the low end out. So this would be squishy, wet, and sloppy impact type hit. I don't know. And then used for figure fantasy toothpaste splatter CM. So that's an idea anyway. Rubber band. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. That's perfect. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. That's a perfect, because he kind of moves it around with his like brush. So if you think of like a mop or like a broom kind of going through like gross mud. That's what I'm looking for. So this is like gross mop pushing around slime or mud or chunky blood. Squishy, icky, viscous, wetness. Used for figure fantasy toothpaste. Robot. CM. We'll just copy that and use it on the same kind of variation. Bro, it's so gross. Like it's I think rubber band splatter hit. Who knew, right? Like who knew rubber band and what? Liquid? Rubber band and weird viscous liquid. Super gross toothpaste robot sound. Towel splatter. Nice. And just weird design stuff, which is cool, but all right. It's kind of gross. Oh, that is like, that's a classic kind of sound. Sure. Let's put that in too. Why not? Classic condiment from bottle, squish or squeeze. Gross. Wet. That wet and gushy. Material. Being manipulated. CM. And those all just feel like individual water drops or something. Well, if that just feels like a good anime sound. Like a weird like blink if you get rid of that tail bubble. It's. Yes. Yes, it's. Pool heavy splatter. It's wings and pizza. Well, like all these. Honestly, yeah. Okay, not. Yep, that's that's like chicken wings and pizza ASMR. Alternative to gore and grossness is like, nah, it's just some guy eating. You just eating. Oh, it's not nuke on my work back here. Just group this as, oh crap, that's fine. Bonk. There we go. Underduck. Bonk. I hit enter instead of asterisk. Yeah. Oh no, instead of wet and gushy. Wings and pizza. Yeah. I just don't understand why the clean version that they made of the song honestly sounds worse. Like it sounds even more like outright disgusting. Which is really funny. All right, so just gonna take some isolated bubbles. Oh, that's pretty good. Also, new Apex season. Anyone excited? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's kind of good. It's more moist. Yeah, that's a good descriptor. Hello, Derek. Nice to see you in chat. How's it going, man? What's been up? What's been up with Derek lately? I'm working on some of this grossness. All right, that should probably do it. So with all those, because he only brushes like, I want to say like 6 or 7 times. Life and such. Hey, we just keep on keeping on. That's a victory. We love Derek. Yeah, we do. Are you back in? You're back in Edmonton at this point, right? Because yeah, you totally already moved. Can't hear what I'm auditioning. Oh, sad. Wait, oh my goodness. Have I been working with those muted this entire time? That's hilarious. Okay, that's awkward. From when I had tested the game again to do the whoosh sound, I guess I just forgot to turn it back on. That's so awkward. Oh well. So yeah, we have this toothpaste robot guy. He spits out some stuff, and I found this tomato squeeze first. So we're just enhancing that as he like brushes it around to try to clean up. So yeah, we got some other cliff geysers. Just gross wetness all around. Gosh, that is so awkward. I need to find like, I don't know, like a Stream Deck kind of shortcut setup on my phone or something to like control the volume of like my voice meter submix versus my mic. That would probably help out. Oh well, that's 2022 is just working on the stream setup a lot of the time. So leave that there in case I want more, but I think I'm good. Just want that as like a, and then whenever they switch sides, just kind of like as the paste kind of like settles into that area. We'll just kind of tag that. So we probably don't even need that much of it. Yeah, so then kind of finishes up there. And then the trailer ends. Yeah, so we really only need like 2 of these good sequences. So yeah, we can get that out of here. We're done. Done with that. Okay, I think that's like, that's kind of aggressively bubbling. The single shot is okay. But yeah, let's just start plugging these in. See how they go. I'll leave some of that for the denoising. Sounds like a noise from Cruelty Squad. Maybe, man. Not gonna lie, I have not seen/consumed Cruelty Squad, so I'm not sure. Okay, we don't need a second bubble, but let's just do a spectral denoise as a... Bro, whoever is like getting pulled over/arrested right now, please just work with them so that the police can turn off the sirens? Thank you. Why did I learn there? Silly me. There we go. It's on Steam and it's a horrid looking game. Like it is so ugly. Like stylistically, does it repulse you or is it actually just bad art? Because I think there's a smidge of a difference. But it's also hard as fuck. There we go. Just debone some of the noise out of Yellowstone there. Ah, crap. So just did that. It's stylistically repulsive. Oh, okay, okay. Then yeah, I could totally see them like leaning into the aesthetic and just playing things up as being like way grosser than they ought to be. Yeah, so we just get this gross soppy thing. I think that'll actually work out. When you finna make me a mod? A mod for what? What do you want a mod for? Because depending on what it is, I would probably have to do a lot of research in a whatever way I could actually mess with it. So let's do one like as he starts brushing. Yeah, it just sounds gross. Oh, what? There we go, something like that. Ah. I forget more of the manipulation with that. The voice. Let's do some of this. First half there. I'm just doing the denoising on my second screen. Oh, mod in chat. Moderator for channel. Sure, man. Why not? There you go. Put a very wide vibrato on the master. We could try playing through some of the sequences I have. That'd be funny. Just kind of play it around there. Kind of fun when he switches over like that. Okay, so yeah, around the marker. The marker that I made for when he switches over. And we'll use our little cheat tool. Try to use that to blur the timing a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I can push that a smidge later, I guess. All right, we got a bit of extra geyser if we need it, but yeah. Let's go. Yeah, man. Pendulum, let's go. All right, so we got Cliff Geyser. Let's do Gore Wriggle. That was another gross one. So we're going to find what this is supposed to sound like. The thing is, I don't want the, like, crunch. Like, that's pretty okay. I just don't want the crunch in it. Since I'm now moderator, if anyone has any questions for Curtis, you can ask him directly. What? Wait, is that a thing? I don't actually know how the whole moderator thing works. I just know that I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't need to monitor chat. Everyone's cool. Well, that's okay. Oh, that's pretty gross. Look. Maybe I can use that last articulation. Something like that. Oh. It says. Quinn, how does the mod thing actually work for like direct questions though? Because that'd be cool if there was a way to pluck them if any were to come up. It's mostly all pretty chill though. Oh yeah, it's so gross. That's just a little early. I can actually see this being the like pushing, and then we just have slime manipulation below it all to tie it together. Lamau, I have no idea how they work. Oh. That's funny. I'll just tie that over there. Do a little dance. You mean like this? Effectively, I can ban people or mute people who are bogging down the chat. Oh, that's what that was the response to. Nah, bogging down the chat's cool. Otherwise, I'd be banned from most DMs. Let's be real. At least on like Instagram, if I'm texting someone, I'm not going to be annoying. But if I'm messaging people on Instagram and that's how my thoughts are chained together, I'll just message them like that. Pretty gross. Put user in timeout. No. That actually almost matches the movement. If it's a smidge faster. It's actually pretty good. Oh, it's going to get into the bone breaking again, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Wait. Maybe I can string this. And then stuck it below the geyser blobs, maybe? As long as you aren't promoting Raid Shadow Legends Raycon headphones or the D'Amelio show. That's fair. I should have been in bed 2 hours ago. It's that time, man. Yeah, another work day upon us. Oh. Don't need to hear the pet sound. Hang on. So we could probably just chop it there. So I go to brush it. Okay, after I place the sound, I'll probably call. Is the Unison MIDI chord pack okay? Oh my gosh, sorry. Oh, that took a second to click in my brain. I don't know. I don't know if it's okay. What would be okay is the TheSoundFXGuy MIDI chord pack. Oh my goodness. I watched a video on some of those like MIDI packs and someone made like fully recreated this like beginner music chord pack in like 20 minutes. It took like no time. It's crazy what people will go through to not just sit down and learn some music theory. Which I don't know if Cuhrean is still in chat right now. But unless please correct me if I'm mistaking you on your identity. But I think you said you were a dubstep man before. And being somewhat, I'm something of a dubstep man myself. Totally was in that boat of like, well, how do I just make the music without the music theory in it? You don't. You don't. You don't get to take shortcuts like that. The articulation's a little sussy baka at the end here. Let's fix that. Okay, what can we do? Probably tie it with the slime elsewhere. I'm here! Yo, let's go! Okay, so you're in chat. I guess you could let me know about that one. Because if I'm mistaken your identity, I'm really sorry. I like was not able to match names and usernames very easily. If I make a chord pack, it would just be all augmented and diminished chords. Dissonance everywhere. Hell yeah, man. I think you might have mistaken that part with my game collab partner. I wish I knew the art of dubstepping. That would do it. My bad, man. I apologize for that. That's all good, though. Oh my god, yeah. Like, in person, I would struggle to know names anyway. But when it's over Discord, it's like, all right, what's your name in the server versus what's your username? It's a thing. COVID sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, I appreciate that though. Thanks. Okay, let's do a bit of slime action before bed. I say before bed, but I'm going to be up playing Genshin for like an hour if I'm shooting totally straight. People be like, I play Genshin Impact. This game is having an impact on your social life. Yeah. Yeah, that's the grossness we're here for. Just cut right to the punch there. Take a little bit of that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. $100% understandable. COVID type MIDI chord pack. Genshin Curtis pronounced it correctly. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I play Genshin Impact. That's one of the games I play. Yeah, there's some grossness. I don't like the retract, though. So maybe we can just tag that out at a point. Don't know. I'll leave it there for rough reference. And then do we have our gross movement I can put in? What's my favorite holiday? Generally through the year, I would have to say like Christmas time, around there, just because it seems like in some way or another, like almost every culture in the world has some kind of celebration during that period of the year. So it's kind of nice because like everyone's celebrating and there's good vibes all around. Also, I like peppermint, so everything becoming peppermint is great. Also, that is not one of my security questions to like a bank account, so I'm sorry to to drown out the fun if you're trying to log into my bank. Yo, that's some like gloopy. Some gloopy toothpaste. I just saw the bounce on that. Oh, I guess it's not much of a bounce. That's also kind of the fun of why it shows this trailer is you get some weird cuts because it was clearly farmed out to a cheaper studio to do the trailer. Where's it super noticeable though? Right. So when this character, our baseball girl, returns the ball, where's my nudge? Let's do a frame. So when she returns the ball over here, she kind of hits it. It jumps ahead, but that's okay. I'm willing to call that like animation pacing. It's over here when the ball returns to our gunner. Gunner kind of drives off. Then we get this moment right here. So we get a frame. We get a frame of nothing. Then we get the speed lines, and then she moves. So we got 2-3 frames to cover of some jank, because it should just start here and go, right? And in a different case, I was really restricting a cutscene because it ran overly long for Xenoblade Redesign. So I actually went into like Premiere and edited it down. But in this case, I'm like, no. No, I need to treat this as if this is just what I was handed and what I had to do the post for and just make it work. That's kind of how it be, man. There's all kinds of shitty edits and shows. My girlfriend really likes some reality TV, and you start seeing all the shortcuts that people in post take to just make it work. Sound redesign of incredible bulk when. You know what? Maybe one day. Maybe one day as like a... what day is April 1st on? Hang on. Friday. You know what? I might be able to make a short stream work on the day or the 3rd, right after. I think that'd be funny. Like taking a clip from a B movie and just designing whatever we want to it. I think that'd be pretty funny. So maybe in April. Ew, it's so gross. Okay, so let's take those 3. Gonna chop them in a sequence here. So okay, it's actually pretty on beat. Just nudge it a little forward. And that one will nudge a little forward. Gotta get second push is... Oh, it's like right around there. Yeah, I'll just nudge it right up. That's so gross. I lightly commented to myself earlier today when I was like preparing stream, and just like I did some other redesign work in other parts of the project here. And I actually had the thought to myself, I'm like, oh boy, I'm a real sound designer, because I saw a moment where I like spotted the clip. I'm like, you know what would be great there? A fart sound effect. So that makes me a real sound designer. The moment you have thoughts like that. And I say that without exaggeration. Like, I have, without fail, like everyone who's been in this business long enough has such a collection of sounds like that it's kind of amazing. Reality TV is so good, though. It's so fake. It is. But it's like, oh, you see it all the time. It's like if anyone's back is turned, they'll just take whatever mic audio they want and they'll stick it on people. And watching like Vanny Audio on Instagram and how aggressively they'll cut together like clips of sound so that people say what they want them to say is wild. It's crazy to me. But yeah, it's really funny. I guess I also notice it with regular TV, like in Parks and Rec, any kind of ADR or just keeping the dialogue line from another take or a different shot. Yeah, they cut it in all the time, and they do not care about syncing at all. So if we get rid of this. Oh, that's not set to our cheater mode. I see. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good there. Kind of rotate out. I say rotate out. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my mind is like gaming right now. Yo, rotate out. We'll get the flank on this team. That's pretty gross, man. Yeah, I guess I'll find out really shortly, Cuhrean, what your final is, but what is it? I find if you just like, if you can find a trailer that if you can do it like better and you're like confident you can do it better, that's always a great redesign. Because I think for me, this one stood out because I was getting the ad on YouTube and I'm like, this isn't a bad little sequence, but the post just isn't there. It sounds rough and the animation's a bit rough, but it's not awful. It's workable. And it's something that no one else is going to touch. So there's no point of comparison. So if someone ever wanted to compare it, my work would be better. And that's great. But even accidentally with my final, I kind of found that. And just from like the change of direction, because the original animation I did for my final, like the original edit had like wall-to-wall music, like totally covered. And my direction for my piece is I want as little music as possible. I want to cover this all sound effects in a naturalist space because I like doing digital sounds before. So yeah, I don't know. That worked out in my favor as well. That I'm really happy with the product I made. And then on LinkedIn, you see people like share their redesigns of Dune, and it's like, dude, why did you... I really appreciate that. It's cool to see someone take it, but that is hard. That is really hard. Why did you choose to do that? That could actually be a little slower as well. Oh no, it's a little early now. Yeah, the speed feels appropriate, but... Oh my goodness, it's so wet. It actually works as the smear because it's like so big. Such like a larger sequence, I guess. I'll just like debone that area. Yeah, it's good. I just have to like make that less harsh. I completely know what you mean. Decided to commit to doing good old Riot game cinematic. One of Valorant. Okay, yeah. No, that's really good. Valorant's a good one to pick. I mean, anything Riot, because the animation's going to be stellar. That's always what you want to look for. I haven't actually seen any of the Valorant trailers as well, so that'll be pretty neat. I've seen a lot of the League ones, though. League is a fairly popular pick. Okay, so I just need to send this in clip by clip. And that'll be fine. I just want to take the harshness out of that. Oh gosh, it sent the entire thing. Crap, maybe I don't want to send it like that. Okay, so let's just copy it over. Do some of that. And send it continuous entire section. There we go. Yeah, all that stuff. Don't like that. Don't like that thing. No, sir. Okay, yeah, we'll include some of this for the first pass. Then we'll just do this. There, we deboned it a little bit. Oops. And we are back in business. There's a link to my trailer if you want to quickly have a look. Oh, I don't know if the link actually came through, unless you sent it on Discord and I just missed it. Not sure. That's okay. I'll be finished up here fairly soon. So what do we got for the moment, actually? Let's just turn everything back on. Honestly, I'm convinced. Maybe like another bubble over there. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll take another bubble over there. There we go. I think links get auto blocked. Oh no. That'll do it. What's the title of the trailer? Because then I know Quinn, if you want to go check it out, you can just pull that open. Bonk. Okay. So where is this one go? Honestly, yeah, that's kind of right on. So much. Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of feeling my energy fade a bit there. But It's called Retake, episode 2, I believe. Okay. Well, I will take a look out for it, and I'll probably just see it if you have a work in progress on guns, mayhap. But yeah, that's kind of where my energy's going to be on stream for the moment. But yeah, that was really good. Oh, let me get the rest of this at least out of my clip list before I totally forget and then lose it forever. So I know I'm very guilty of that. Slow mo squishy movement 3. I think we did that. Yep. Squeeze spurt. Oh yeah. This was supposed to go. I think something like that, just up with that one in the monos. Yeah, something like that. Just like a little additive there. Bonk. You can even take that a bit earlier. Yeah, gross. Nice. I'm clocking out for the night. Great job with the stream. Thanks, Quinn. Yeah, I'll be heading out here too. I think for fun. For fun, we'll play a quick game maybe. Just to call it. Alrighty. Let's just make sure I didn't highlight any full samples I haven't used. Face blank cutesy kawaii layer. I don't know if I've already used that. Oh, splash on ground. No. I think I used that. I just elected not to. Okay, yeah. So we can just remove the clips. Sweet. So we're going to studio mode over to this for a second. Well, I transition my screen. I need to get like actual visuals at some point. It'll happen this year. Maybe. Possibly. Very likely. Let's find a cool song to listen to, maybe. Tulsa time. Tulsa time. I mean, who doesn't love Tulsa time? Am I right? We could time some Tulsas. We could time some Tulsas. What do you think, Quinn? Oh, I think he left. Well, Tulsa. Okay. So this is going to sound gross for a second until I fix the setting. Yeah, you're going to show them all, man. Alright, I just got to hit the settings here. Crap, where are the settings at? Oh, game settings. There we go. Oh, I'm supposed to make that full screen too. I kind of forgot that one. For funsies, I'll just play one of these on stream. not? After essentially 3 hours. I feel like it's fair. Oh, okay. We'll go first. Does like a little like kitty sound. Oh my gosh. That's sick. Alright, looking good. Let's see if he'll let me do this. There was no interaction at all, so I think we're good. Oh. I've seen my issue. Playing this not just to play for fun, but also just because, I don't know, I think all the UI and everything sounds pretty good. Oh. So that, is that tied to the Battle Pass animation? Weird. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Let's quickly hit this guy up. Because there's one of these that actually genuinely impresses me a little bit. So if we go through like all of them, they actually sound proper. You sound like a weird machine dragon. That's cool. This one's kind of neat too. Like, all right, sick. But this one, as someone who like loves mechanical sounds, this one's just like cool. Like you hear the gears working, you hear the clinking of the metal. I'm like, this one's solid. Too bad I don't like the design of the creature, but the like the attention to detail is cool. It sounds like a heavy chonking machine. It's cool. And then Ash does like the zombie voice, but I don't know. The minor third zombie voice is a mood. But yeah, that was so awkward. Just saw I was able to do Drytron combo and left. Understandable, but come on. Just one for stream, please. That'd be very nice of you. Okay. Sick. Oh, that's neato. What's the play here? Let's go for that. Will you let me do it? Looks like you will. Okay. He has something. That's kind of nice. He won't just leave immediately. Oh, okay. Sick. Thank you very kindly. Bonk. Don't want to show my hand too early. What you got? Oh! I think they're also playing Drytron. That's really funny. Okay. That's fine. What did they do? Oh, send Diviner. That's fine. That's so funny. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just free to play now. Dang it, no! Well, Satch, but quick little UI and sound effects demo. I like that it's like modern UI, but then you get these little elements of like the crystallized vibe. And then if we go to our other game settings, I don't know, I think it's a pretty solid execution of like the weird, it's like the Egyptian kind of mood, but it still sounds like a modern, regular old Vigimo game. Like, I think the balance that the team on the game found is pretty good. Grubber Band! No. Let's do Fina Hurts Pretty. And don't worry, we will just pop right out. Well, thanks everyone so much for watching and tuning in. We had a lot of people here tonight, and that made me really happy to see so many of you. Thank you so much for coming in and commenting. Especially Alexa, Cuhrean, TheSoundFXGuy, Quinn, Derek for a minute, Eoey Clams, and Becx. Hoping Becx has an awesome day at work. Hoping we all have an awesome week ahead of us. Next week, I'll be working more on the Figure Fantasy redesign, not just the gross slime. We'll probably do more action. Probably, I always want to do vehicles, but that's a lie. I'm going to do the speed zone and whooshes and kind of air movements like that, and really try and nail that, because there's a lot of that going on in the piece. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. I've been HiImCurtisMc. Please subscribe. Please follow me on social media, wherever I am, and I will catch you later.
It has been so long since I've seen my face in the pond. I wonder if I like what I see. I'm tired of the pain, always making the same mistakes. My heart won't let me. I am always becoming like, oh, this shit's embarrassing. I'm just trying to learn how to breathe. As the ripples straighten out, the Milky Way forms a crown. All I see is my pores clearly. Silhouette skyline, rosy purple slush, looks pretty like a girl. Laughter in the streets, kids dancing with their crush. Pretty like a girl. Picture perfect future, you can't look away. Stunning like a girl. Everything's fine and hurts pretty like a girl. Birds sing my name in their song, but always pronounce it wrong. I almost prefer it that way. The lotus and the wasp, the boulder and the moss grow heavy on my shoulder blades. When I lay and close my eyes, forest fire haze fills my nose, perforates my dreams. Up in smoke, down in flames, I wanna stop making mistakes, but my heart won't let me. Silhouette skyline, rosy purple slush, looks pretty like a girl. Laughter in the streets, kids dancing with their crush. Pretty like a girl. Picture perfect future, you can't look away. Stunning like a girl. Everything's fine and hurts pretty